Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia here, and welcome back to the Overwatch League Roundup. Win conditions, Florida Mayhem edition. Okay, this is the one you've all been waiting for. This is the one where we have all the hype, because this is the team that are bottom of the league with no chance of getting to the play-ins. Oh god. It's the Florida Mayhem, 20th. 2-19 record, minus 46 differential. What do I say here? Florida Mayhem have been trash all season. They have gone through a change. They've gone from a Western roster to a all-Korean roster that is still not settled in, and it's not going to settle in for the rest of the season, most likely. Is there a bright side for the Florida Mayhem? I don't know, we'll get on to that in a minute. I'm going to have to think about that for a second. Let's look at their stage 4. They have got no chance of getting to the play-ins. Let's not beat around the bush here. It's the end of their season come the end of this stage. But let's look at what they're going to do in stage 4. Well, the first game is against the Vancouver Titans, so basically right off week 1, because, yeah, that's going to be a nasty one. Week 2. Here's your opportunity, Florida Mayhem. Here is your opportunity. It's your game against the Washington Justice. You can win this and not finish bottom of the league. Yeah, that's the point I can make right now. Just try and not finish bottom, because otherwise you've gone backwards on last year. It's not good, is it? And then they will play the London Spitfire. Oh dear, move on. Then they play in week 3, the Toronto Defiant. That's actually a winnable game for the Florida Mayhem when you think about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm being optimistic though. I'm being optimistic here. I don't expect Florida to win, but you know, let's try and give them some hope. Toronto, they're going through a bit of a time at the moment. They're at a torrid stage 3, but they've got Mangachu and Logix, and I'm sure Florida would love to serve Logix, so good welcome back to the league. But yeah, you know, I'm being optimistic here. And then they have to play the Los Angeles Valiant. Oh dear. GG. Week 4, they have to play the Boston Uprising and the Toronto Defiant again. Yay. Well, I don't think they're going to beat Toronto Defiant twice, so if Toronto slip up in the first game, they're probably going to beat them in the second game. Although, to be quite honest, you're sealing Toronto's, fate if you beat them, because that will end their season. Boston Uprising, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I can't take anything good out of that. Boston really shouldn't lose to the Florida Mayhem. I can be upbeat about a team that has, they were slow. They were really, really slow at the start of the season to react to what happened last season, in my opinion. If they were, it's so difficult. Like, making this sort of wholesale change in the middle of a season is ridiculous. Like, you could have made this change, after this season. But to be quite honest, I think, and, this is just my personal opinion, the roster they had last year, with Tavik and Logix and all that, I think they would have done better than what this roster's done this year. At least you're not winless. I guess that's a good side to things. But I don't know, dude. It's stage 4. You look at it. They've got all of their Korean players now. They've got everyone they wanted. So stage 4, you would think, well, this is going to be the most settled time for the Florida Mayhem. It's going to be the time where they can actually prove that they can actually play the game of Overwatch at this level. But, it's not looking great, is it? I mean, they've got good players. You look at Sire player. He was fantastic last season, despite where Florida Mayhem are. Hagapun. Like, I've seen some people say sub Hagapun out. Excuse me, he's excellent in Spitfire. Hagapun is a good player. You know, he's a good player. Fate, another really good player. Yes, some of them won't have settled down, but, like, you've got options, and you look at the tank players, they've got Fate, Swan, Gargoyle, Zephyr, Carrion. Do you need that many? I don't know. You've got actually more tank/off-tank players than you have actual DPS, which is something I don't think I've ever seen in the Overwatch League. You know, there's not a shortage of DPS players around. But anyway, you know, they've got good players. It's just not happened. It's not happened. And it's disappointing. And I'm sure Doa's got a lot of egg on his face because I believe he was the one who predicted Florida Mayhem to actually go through to the playoffs this season and perhaps win it all. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago to start the season, wasn't it? Oh dear. Florida has been an absolute mess all season. And all I can say is sort it out after the season is finished. And in the 2020 season, can we please see a Florida Mayhem that is at least going to compete with the middle of the league? You surely don't want to be the kicking boys of the league every year, do you? I'd get a bit repetitive. Really would. Anyway. That was, I don't know, your Stage 4 roundup for the Florida Mayhem. Just put on a show, like I said for the Washington Justice. Just put on a show. You're not going to make the play-ins. Just put on a show for us. But that's it. We have done all 20 teams. Boy, I only just got it done in time, and multiple videos per day. I haven't done that in a long time, actually. And some days there'll be 3 videos, because I've got other Overwatch content as well. But, we are here. Stage 4 is upon us, basically, and then probably in the next couple of hours, if not a day. And it should be gosh darn interesting to see, you know, DPS back, to see 222, to see which teams benefit, which teams really suffer from it. We can already make initial ideas that Guangzhou Charge will benefit, London will benefit, New York Excel will benefit. But aside from that, we don't know what meta is going to be played. We don't know whether it's going to be bunker or dive or something we don't know about. But teams have been practicing this. They've been practicing this for months. They knew early June that this was going to happen, so they should be prepared. And I'm interested to see what they've got for us. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.